My magazine is named Independent as it is an indie magazine, which is short for independent, but also it is aimed at females and therefore connotes women's strength and independence. I created a logo for my magazine so that it would not take up much space with the masthead because of how long the name is. I've pastiched Q's logo with the colour red and that it is within a shape. The shape within my logo is meant to represent the internationally recognised symbol for women, as they are my target audience, and therefore this reinforces this. The genre of my magazine is indie music, because this is the type of music that I listen to, and therefore it was the one I knew the most about. I used my knowledge of the indie subculture to create an audience profile of what type of things I should be aiming at my target audience to intrigue them and make them want to read it. For my front cover, my model is wearing a denim jacket with badges on of popular indie bands on the front. This connotes the indie genre of my magazine and therefore intrigues my target audience so that they may be interested in buying it. Throughout my front cover, the colours used are red, black, white and yellow. These are all popular colours in indie magazines, and I have pastiched them from NME along with the shape placed on the front with my puff in it to attract the buyer's attention. I also pastiched Kerrang magazine by adding a plus box at the bottom filled with other indie artists to intrigue and attract my audience. I included a puff to give potential readers of my magazine more of a reason to want to buy and read it. I made the puff about a festival, as the indie subculture and social groups stereotypically love gigs and festivals such as Leeds Fest. My main cover line is anchored to my cover image so that the readers know that the cover line is about him. It is in big red writing so that it stands out and is the first thing you see when you look at the magazine. I used a shadow effect on the background of the text to give it the effect that it was coming out of the page, connoting that this was an exciting piece of information. The cover lines I used are there to attract my target audience of indie females, as they are about gossip and fashion of indie artists, which are stereotypically the stories women want to read. For my contents page, I have pastiched cues by using similar colours and layouts. I have used photographs from gigs that I have been to of indie artists and atmospheres to reinstate that it is the contents page for a music magazine. The house styles remain consistent throughout the contents page, using black, white, yellow and red to draw the whole magazine together, as all of the colours are shown throughout the whole product. The layout is pastiched from a combination of Q, as I felt they had a clear and easy to read contents page that would be simple and not too overcrowded. I included a message from the editor to add a personal feel and to connect to the audience. For my double page spread, I have used another male model to be my artist. I chose a male model as my target audience is women and they therefore may see this artist as an ideal partner, thus attracting them to read it. I used a college writing style text as my font for the main line, as connoted his age of being in his late teens, early 20s, as these are typical college/university ages. I continued to maintain my house style throughout with the use of red, white and black. I also used the drop capital to draw attention to the start of the interview so the reader knew where to start, and also to add some more design to the page. The pull quote, "This time last year I had no plans," was anchored to the photo so the reader knew that it was the artist who said the certain quote. The main photo I chose for my double page spread was done to connote that he is serious about his work, yet also has a funny side, as he is joking around in the smaller pictures. In the corner of the page is the magazine's logo and page number, as these are typical conventions of a magazine which help to add a professional feel and to tie the whole magazine together.